Arkansas exports $1 billion each year through their minerals and resources. And although Arkansas is known for their duck hunting, there's also more to the natural state than meets the eye. There are great trips that don't have to involve flying somewhere, paying a bunch of money, or even staying somewhere fancy. Arkansas offers all natural expeditions and trips for all families and people all around. This past summer, my family went on a trip to Arkansas, and we went to experience all the great things it has to offer, such as hunting, hiking, learning the history behind the lakes and rural towns. And today I'd like to share with you the history behind the town, as well as the fun things to do and the state symbols. To begin with, I would like to give you a brief history of Arkansas. Arkansas was actually founded 196 years ago, became a territory in 1819, and then a statehood in 1836. They were also the 9th state to join the Confederate States of America, and according to the Civil War Academy, Pea Ridge was the largest and best recognized battle fought in Arkansas. Unfortunately for them, it was a Union victory, but it had great significance because it was the fight that allowed the Union to stay in the state. Many of y'all know how controversial the Brown v. Board of Education Supreme Court case was, which actually disbanded segregation in public schools. Little Rock Central High School was the focal point for all civil rights discussions and activities for that time period for that court case in Arkansas. Arkansas is also home to the first unofficial national park in 1832, known as the Hot Springs National Park, which was designated as a national park until 1921 by Congress, 40 years after Yellowstone National Park was. Today, Arkansas has a very similar history to many other southern states, including Civil War movements and activities, and Civil War battles that happened in the state. Now that you're familiar with the history of Arkansas, we can move on to the state symbols. And some of the state symbols include the flag, the bird, and the state gem. Arkansas state flag actually says the word Arkansas in the middle of the state flag, and includes the colors red, white, and blue. The 25 stars around the word Arkansas are a reminder of the fact that Arkansas was the 25th state to join the United States. The diamond surrounding the word Arkansas on the flag represents the fact that Arkansas was the only state in the Confederates to produce diamonds at the time. The state bird is a mockingbird, which is the most recognizable because it can mimic sounds such as high-pitched squeals, sirens, and other species of birds and dogs. And diamonds are the state's gem because in 1967 the General Assembly brought that into motion. Although learning the basic histories of Arkansas is interesting, it'll be more beneficial for people to know what you can do there for fun. Whenever we went there this past summer, we always had something going on, whether it was hiking, hunting, or just exploring the different mountains that they had to offer. As mentioned before, duck hunting is the mainstay hunting of Arkansas, and Stuttgart is actually the capital of that. Along with hunting, fishing is a very large part of wildlife in Arkansas. Trout fishing is actually the largest industry in Arkansas as far as fishing goes. Something most people would not think about in Arkansas is caverns. There are actually a lot of different caverns you can go through, and some of them guided, some of them not. The caverns offer something that most people can't witness, which is a cool serenity underground, which is, I think, a constant 56 degrees year-round. To conclude, visiting Arkansas does not have to be a hassle whenever you know all the attractions and the history behind the natural state. Now that we've discussed Arkansas, learning the history behind it, the fun things to do there, as well as the state symbols, you are more familiar with the great state and can go take great trips with your friends and family. There's always great adventures to be found in Arkansas. Go find yours. And this is my audience: my mom, my brother, my sister, and my friend Haley.
And my dad.
And your dad.
And my